Welcome back to 30 Days of Sound Body Wisdom. Today we're focusing on the thyroid, the small butterfly-shaped gland in your neck that plays a big role in your health and in your ability to express your truth. For those who are just joining me for the first time, I'm Renée Mitchell Simpson, the self-love and happiness coach. I'm a positive psychology coach, registered dietitian, and plant-based chef. I'm the owner of Well Diva Lifestyle and Travel. I help women heal emotionally, physically, and spiritually so they can live lives filled with self-love, joy, and freedom. So now, what does the thyroid do? The thyroid produces hormones that regulate your metabolism, your energy, weight, mood, body temperature, and even how your heart beats. It's tiny, but it affects your body in a big way. Now, in mind-body wisdom, the thyroid is connected with the throat chakra. This is the energy center of communication, truth, and self-expression. When your thyroid is balanced, you're in flow. You can speak clearly, live authentically, and feel energized. But when it's off, you might feel blocked, silenced, or out of balance. Now let's talk about a few thyroid conditions. First, hypothyroidism or underactive thyroid. Symptoms of this can include fatigue, weight gain, hair loss, dry skin, constipation, feeling cold all the time, and low mood. Now, according to mind-body wisdom, this can occur when you are holding back, feeling powerless, or struggling to speak your truth. Another is Hashimoto's thyroiditis. It's an autoimmune disease, so your immune system is attacking your thyroid, leading to hypothyroidism, and it's very common in women. The mind-body tie there is self-criticism, or turning against yourself instead of expressing your needs. Next is hyperthyroidism or an overactive thyroid. The symptoms there include weight loss, anxiety, irritability, rapid heartbeat, sweating, or feeling overstimulated. Now, according to mind-body wisdom, this can occur when you're speaking constantly, over-explaining yourself, feeling the need to prove yourself, or using your voice in an anxious way, speaking from fear rather than calm truth. Next, I want to talk about Graves' disease, the most common cause of hyperthyroidism. It's an autoimmune disease with statistics that show Black women are nearly twice as likely to develop this disease compared to white women. Graves' disease does not just affect the thyroid, but it can cause eye problems, weight changes, anxiety, and even skin issues. And for Black women, too often our symptoms are brushed off as stress or worry, when really it's our thyroid calling for help. On a deeper level, Graves' disease reflects living in constant overdrive, always on alert, unable to rest, pushing our bodies and voices beyond balance. Healing begins with awareness and reclaiming our calm. And then there's thyroid cancer, less common overall, but often more aggressive and diagnosed later in Black communities, which leads to more complications. On a mind, body, or emotional level, it can represent deep suppression, truths being held back for years or even generations. Many of us grew up with silence, being told not to cry, be strong, or not to speak up about something. That kind of generational silence can sit heavy in the throat. When the voice isn't allowed to flow outward, that energy can turn inward in destructive ways. This is why reclaiming our voices, even gently and safely, is so vital. Not just for emotional freedom, but physical health too. And this brings me to something that I have personally dealt with, and that is thyroid nodules, having a visible bulge on the throat that is non-cancerous. And this comes from having energy and stress built up in the throat, creating a physical reminder of what we're holding in our throat. For me, it was a wake-up call that my body was speaking through my throat, trying to tell me to open my mouth and speak up. So from my personal experience, I know that that's why this work is not just theory, it's truth. Black women are disproportionately affected by thyroid disease and often underdiagnosed or diagnosed late. Part of this is systemic, barriers to healthcare, bias in treatment, lack of awareness, but there's also a cultural layer, generations of being told to be strong or to be silent or to keep family secrets, to carry more than we should. That emotional weight shows up in the throat and in the thyroid. When you don't feel safe to speak your truth, when you silence yourself to avoid conflict, when you suppress your needs, your throat chakra suffers. And over time, the body reflects it. Now let's do a short practice together. Sit tall, place your hand gently on your throat, close your eyes. Breathe in slowly through your nose and imagine a blue light filling your throat area. As you exhale, imagine that blue light clearing away fear, shame, or silence. Now say it with me, my voice matters. My truth deserves to be heard. I speak with love, clarity, and confidence. Let's say it again, feeling the vibration in your throat. My voice matters. My truth deserves to be heard. I speak with love, clarity, and confidence. For some of us, speaking truth in love still feels risky because we've seen the backlash. People may dismiss you, get defensive, turn away, or even get aggressive. That's painful and scary. So the best thing you can do is prepare yourself before you speak. Remind yourself of your intention. I'm sharing this to honor my truth, not to attack the other person. Take a breath and ground yourself so you can stay calm in case the reaction isn't what you hope for. If the situation doesn't feel safe, then of course you want to put yourself in a safe space before you can speak your truth. But hard conversations really do need to be had. Your voice matters. The person's reaction may sting, but it doesn't take away from your worth. Over time, practicing your truth with preparation builds strength, safety, and confidence in yourself. The thyroid is small, but it teaches us a big lesson. The cost of silence is too high. Speaking your truth isn't just emotional healing, but it's physical healing too. So if you live with hypothyroidism, Hashimoto's, hyperthyroidism, Graves', or thyroid nodules, or anything else that's affecting your throat area, know this. It's not just about medication or medical care. Those are absolutely essential, but it's also about creating a safe space to honor your truth, to release self-criticism, and allow your voice to shine. This is the type of work that I do in coaching, helping women, especially Black women, reclaim their voices, break cycles of silence, and live with more freedom and power. So if you'd like to work with me, click one of my links. Thank you for joining me for day 17 of Sound Body Wisdom. Tomorrow we'll explore the throat chakra even further as we discuss the mouth, jaw, and teeth. See you then.